Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. We good, we good. Let's see. There you go. Okay. Looks like everything's up and going. Hello. Long time no see. Put the game in. Yeah, I haven't been streaming much because I've been sick somewhat. And I don't know what the problem is, and it's taking a while to go away, so I'm just gonna stream anyways. Sorry if I cough here and there. It's been a thing. Anywho, today we're gonna be playing Final Fantasy XIV, and we're gonna start on a fresh character. Now, I've played a little bit of Final Fantasy XIV, but like I've never actually gotten far in it. Oh yeah, I forgot they added the female Hrothgar. Cool. Anywho, yeah, the Hrothgar and the Vera used to be like gender locked, but then they released the male Vera, and then they released the female Hrothgar. So, I think I'll make a Roganin. For those who are not familiar with the Final Fantasy XIV game, it's the MMO Final Fantasy, and well, that's pretty much the best way to describe it. We're gonna go sea wolves. Underwear, I guess. Let's take. I would like to actually see the body if I want to edit the body. You know what I mean? We can make him stupid buff. I think I'm gonna make him smooth. It's fine. I'm gonna try to like make my orc character in this. I would like to get rid of this facial hair first thing. Get rid of all that. I got this going on under my eye. I don't know what that is. Is that a tattoo? That's a tattoo. Get that out of there. Alright. Now let's take a proper look. I might be able to tweak it some more. Oh, tight. Oh, okay, I see. I'll do type 1. Actually, no, type 3 is right. Do type 3. Does it look different on other faces? See, this is more of my skin texture. It's just that the face shape's not right. I'll go with that. Eye shape. That's pretty close so far. That one's even closer. We'll go type 4. Iris. Leave that the normal size. Eyebrows. Go 3. Nose. That's kind of more my nose. It's like a little too wide, but... Mouth. I have like negative lips. I don't know why. That's just how my mouth is. Face paint. Okay. That seems to be the gist of what I can do with facial customization, so... You have much and vibrant greens, so I'm just gonna go with that. Of course it does just like pure inches. Let me look this up. I don't like when they just do like, oh, it's 87 inches. I'm like, oh yeah, I totally know what that is. Actually, Joe, I'll just put my height. Oh. I literally can't make it that short. Damn, okay. That's funny. Well, I guess I'll just make him the shortest. I was like, oh, I'll just put my height. Probably should have thought about that. Hairstyle. Okay, hold on, I'm just switching over. Have this open. Oh, these hairs. Give me 1 second here. I have this, I don't know why this happens, and I'm getting really annoyed with it. I would like to get rid of it. There's like a annoying little pop-up on my chat thing. And it literally never goes away. It like, it's there forever. And I don't know why. I click on it, it's still there. It even shows up in my freaking OBS one, so it's just like, why is it like this? Oh, whatever. Screw it. That's kinda it. Is that my hair is in a bun. Oh, I like that one. This hair. I don't know why, just this hair on this face, like, yes. Always do a pompadour for shits and giggles. Yeah, they don't seem to have like an updo bun. And quite honestly, they don't have much in curly hair either. This is the closest. I mean, there's this one, but that's not the right vibe at all. I guess we're doing this. kind of that color. I don't know if it's this. No, I think it's that one. Eyes are like an orange. There. Voice. Okay, hold on. How do I... I'm like all up in your face. Thank you. Getting there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You have some voices that like type 11, type 10 sound like the exact same thing. Just like we're given different lines type thing. Yeah, I think 6 is the closest we're gonna get. I mean, I could do a human, you know, but I don't know. I wanted to try something a little different. I'm short and smooth. That's as close as it's gonna get to my titular hairstyle. Honestly, I love the outfit. I think we're gonna start in the desert area. Okay. Confirm. Confirm. Nah. There you go. Deities. Hold on, let me get rid of this so I can actually read. Goddess of War is the guardian deity of Ishkar. She commands the elements of ice and is associated with the first moon of the Azorian calendar. Alone is the daughter of Ragla and bitter rival of Nofika. She is most often depicted as a relentless warrioress armed with bronze great shield. Her symbol is 3 spears. Eight. Navigation. Travelers. Oh, that makes sense. Let's see. Industry. Arts. Destruction. Inquiry. Commerce. Abundance. Time. War kind of makes sense. But also, where is he? Travelers and vagrants. Let's do Traveler. As technically I am an adventurer, I am traveling around, so I guess it makes sense. Okay, I think I want to go with, like, the pugilist. Yeah, I'm gonna do pugilist. We're gonna punch things. For funsies. Up to starting world. You've selected Famfrit? I didn't select Famfrit. I have one in Lamia. I don't know, do I want to do Famfrit? Yeah, let's go with the wind. Famfrit it is. Yosemite. R dot. Oh yeah, I can't. I can only do, like, Yosemite Grant. Not Grant. Grant. My dumbass. Actually, can I do a dot R? No. Can I do a space? No. Yeah, that's all I can do. Actually, out of curiosity, how would the game name me? Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I'm like trying to read them, like my brain hurts. No. Oh. Confirm. That's a weird ass noise. Go off, King. Oh, I'm waiting in queue. Lame. I'll just pop open my drink then. Notifications, because people are blowing up my phone. I actually should mute my phone so you don't hear my phone. Maybe leave it on vibrate in case it's important. Oh my god, I just saw how that peaked my microphone. I don't like that at all. I'm sorry.
Here. Here. Feel. Feel. Think.
Hey. Hey, you. You alright, lad? You were moaning something fierce for a while there. Feeling the effects of the aether, I reckon. You'll get used to it, though. Don't worry. You there, halt! What's all this about? Inspection. Men, search the carriage. I'm just an honest peddler, friend, so don't be too disappointed if you don't find nothing, eh? Mind your tongue, old man, unless they cut it out. Sir, look, Somnus. Honest peddler, was it? Since when do honest peddler deals in prohibited herbs? You're in a lot of trouble, old man. You'll rot in the dungeon till the end of your days, unless you can afford the fine. Heh, business as usual. Oh shit, look out. What? Amalja? Yeah, I'm gonna say Amalja. Amalja, Amalja, 2 arms, 2 arms. Seven hells. Consider this a warning. Now go, all of you. Ah, get fucked. Phew, that kind of excitement ain't good for the heart. You be careful around them brass blades, lad. Bastards have the shirt off your back if they fancy it. Like common bandits they are, only less honest. Thank the god- I'm gonna move my mouse out of the way. Thank the gods for sending some beastmen to the rescue, eh? Hey, seeing as we still got a long ride ahead, you mind keeping me company till we arrive? The young'uns don't much care for conversation, see? Brent's the name, and peddling's me trade. And judging by your unusual garments, I'll wager that you're one of them new adventurers. See. I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call a living. As long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that the adventuring's a risky business. these days, especially. What was it that at first attracted you to it? Win glory? I don't know. Glory, eh? Well, if you're willing to take on the task as other folks ain't, an adventurer such as yourself can win fame what coin can't buy. When you arrive in town, you'll want to report to the Adventurers Guild. You can find out everything you need to know about the adventuring business in there. Just remember, though, there's more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. By the by, isn't this your first trip to Ul'dah? Why, yes it is. Is it? Well then, let this journey... Oh my god, that word. Let this journey itinerant tell you the ins and out of your destination. Ul'dah is ruled by the Sultan in name, but as most folk know, a syndicate holds all the real power. Them and their monetarists, cronies, could happily get rid of Her Grace altogether, but that won't happen while she still commands the loyalty of the Royalists. And the Royalists are nothing if not loyal. These factions have long fought over power, throwing the weight of their wealth against each other, and they show no signs of stopping. Of course, the Lizard Man, as the Amalja, couldn't care less about the Ul'dah politics. They have their own interests, see, and they ain't afraid to use force to serve them. They say war is a gift to peddlers. You need greed and profit, and though it's strange for me to say it, I'm inclined to agree. Ah, at long last. Behold, Ul'dah, the jewel of the oh my gosh. Jewel of the Thanalan? Yeah, Thanalan. Jewel of the Thanalan, where folks turn sand into gold. I'm sorry, I'm like dyslexic, and then they have these fantasy ass names popping up. I'm like, huh? Excuse me?
Deep in the sun-baked south, surrounded by the shifting sands of an endless desert, she rises. A solitary rose amidst the dust and rock, a symbol of defiance. Her name, Ul'dah. Even with the coming of the seventh umbral era, hope springs eternal for the mongers and merchants who vie for lost fortunes in this bustling oasis. As the twin faces of Nold Thal maintain their vigil over all that has been and shall be, the present proffers a brave soul. One whose arrival could mark the beginning of a new era of prosperity for the realm.
Here's where we part ways, lad. I'm off to the markets to deliver my wares, and then it's on to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this. By way of thanks for putting up with me prattle. Never did tell me your name, though. Hey, but here's an idea. Become a sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square.
May the traders nurture our fortunes as they kindle the flames which burn within us all. For by fire are we reborn.
Final Fantasy 14. Boy, adventurer, over here. I mean you. Fresh off the carriage by any chance? Eh? How can I tell? Heh. Name's Wimond, and my business is knowing every bugger's else. Now then, what if I was to offer you some invaluable advice by the way of welcome to our fair city, free of charge, even just this once like. Welcome to Ul'dah, a shining beacon of prosperity rising from the deserts of Thanalan. Please select the control scheme you wish to use. Mouse and keyboard, please. Follow the instructions to move your character and adjust the position of the camera. When you're ready to proceed, speak to Wyman. Cool. No thank you. Yep, I know how to play. Hi, Wyman. Yes, I know how accepting quests work. To be recognized as an adventurer in the city-state of Ul'dah, you must register yourself with the Adventurers Guild. It's plain to anybody with eyes that you don't know your way around here. If I let you go wandering off down the nearest dark alley, you're certain to get mugged or worse, and I don't want that on my conscience. So before you do anything else, you'll want to head over to the quicksand and speak to Momadi. She's the master of the Adventurers Guild and can get you on the right path, or set you on the right path. Just take those steps over yonder and pass through the double doors. You'll find her inside. And that's as much as you're getting for free. Good luck with the adventurer. Quest accepted. You've begun a quest. Use the duty list to help complete your quest. Yes, I know. Yep. I played it before. So we walk in. We strut. I know how to initiate quests as well. Oh, this is actually a very nice place. Passing through. I know how to do that. Hello. Yes, that is a book. Why, hello there. Who might you be? She's hella cute. You're looking to join the Adventurers Guild, you've come to the right place. Name's Momadi, and I own this fine establishment, if it pleases you. I also manage the Adventurers Guild here in Ul'dah, so you might say that looking after great adventurers like yourself is my vocation. And lucky for you, that is... Wait. Lucky for you it is that... that it is. Oh my god, Gregory, what the fuck? And lucky for you that it is. Without someone like me to steer you right, you'd soon find yourself out of the middle of nowhere, caught up in business you don't understand. Like our conflict with the Amalja, for example. They've been plaguing the Sultanate for forever now. Oh my gosh. I need to pause. Then there's the Garland Empire. None can say for sure what they're plotting these days. Only that they are. The people drink and make merry, but underneath it all, there's worry, and a lingering feeling of loss. And little wonder. It's scarce been 5 years since the Lesser Moon cracked open like a giant egg, releasing an abomination intent to turn the realm into the 8th hell. So much was lost in the blink of an eye. 'Twas like the end of the world had come at last. But then things began to get foggy. Everyone's got their own version of what happened next. Some of them 2 or 3. You'd think people will remember something like that. But the fact is, they don't. Nobody does. There is one thing survivors agree on, though. The part played by a band of adventurers who laid down their lives for the realm that wasn't their own. They fought valiantly, and like so many others, they never returned. Deeds worth remembering, I'm sure you'll agree. It's just a shame our recollections of those brave heroes are as jumbled as those of the calamity itself. Whenever we try to call their faces in mind, it's like they're standing between us and a midday sun, permanently silhouetted. I'll bet that sounds poetic to you, doesn't it? Well, it's not. It's bloody infuriating. But even if we can't remember them, we'll not let them be forgotten. And so we call them the Warriors of Light. And they'll forever stand as a shining example of what adventurers can achieve. That's why I welcome new arrivals like yourself into our fair city. All I ask is you lend a helping hand and try to leave Ul'dah in better state than you found her in. If you can promise that, I'll be happy to let you join the guild. Sure. Alright, then. A promise is a promise now. I'm counting on your help to put the past behind us. We need people working and spreading the I'm counting on you on your help to put the past behind us. We need people working and spending and bickering like the old days. And a happy, prosperous Ul'dah means more business for the quicksand, too. Any road, let's make this official. Go ahead and write your name in the register, neat as you can. Yosemite Grant. Well, ain't that a charming name? Just rolls off the tongue, it does. Alright, Mr. Grant, on behalf of the Adventurers Guild, I officially... Please, sir, be merciful. 12 of my witnesses, I swear to you, I'll bring you your money. In the East, it is said that even merciful God might be driven to vengeance if Christ blasphemed. Blasphemed. I don't know. I don't know how to read that one. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Be grateful you were given 4th chance to offend. You too. Attend to this scum. No, please, mercy. Well, ain't that a sorry sight? You are an uncommon one, if I'm honest. Don't worry, though. If you work hard, I doubt you'd end up like him. Just the same, if you ever need a bit of advice about one thing or another, pay me a visit. Just don't go bothering me every time you stub your bloody toe, alright? Of course, I do enjoy hearing tell of the gentleman's woes with the woman folk from time to time. Any road, welcome to Uldal, Yosemite. I was gonna say Yosemite. Yosemite. Complete the quest, yay. My quest is completed. Thus concludes the introductory game tutorial. You have taken the first step as an adventurer in the city of Ul'dah. Listen well to the wisdom of Momodi. Momodi Modi. I forgot that's how Lalafell names go. Momodi Modi. Then go forth and discover the incredible adventures that await you. Main scenario quests. Okay. So, Lalafell names go, the 4 last letters of your first name are carried over to the 4 last letters of your last name. And vice versa. So, that's why Momodi's last name is Modi. It would be Momodi Modi or, like, Momodi Mamodi. Something like that. Miminaru, like, let's look at this character, Miminaru, would be like Miminaru Rekinaru, or something like that. There'll be Naru at the end of his last name as well. Anywho. Momodi, the proprietress of the Quicksand, wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. Crap. I'd like to not cough. Before you go charging off to find your fortune, I have a few basic tasks I'd like you to perform, so as to help you get to know the place. First of all, I want you to visit the Aetheryte Plaza. To get there, head west from here till you reach Emerald Avenue, then look to the north. You should see a giant floating crystal called Aetheryte. If it weren't for all Aetheryte traveling, that words. If it weren't for Aetherites, traveling around Erosia would be a damn sight more troublesome than it is. Of course, you still need to attune with them before you can just use them. So be sure to do that with the one in the plaza. You ever attune with an Aetherite before in Yosemite? If not, just lay your hand on it. Lay your hand on the thing and you'll see what I mean. I'm sorry, I'm bad at reading, guys. When you've done that, I want you to pay a visit to the Pugilist Guild over at the Platinum Mirage. Assuming those weapons of yours ain't just for show, you might consider training there. And finally, I want you to visit the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, over at the Steps of Thal. Goods from all across Erosia and beyond turn up there every day. You'll have no trouble finding armor, weapons, or anything else a fledgling adventurer like yourself might need. Nah. You might say that everything for sale here, everything is for sale in Ul'dah as long as you got the gil. Just make sure you don't pay more than you ought. There's plenty as won't scruple to swindle unsuspecting foreigners like yourself. Especially if they think no one's looking out for their best interest. Which is why I'm giving you this letter. When you visit the exchange, find a gentleman named Sasoraga and give it to him. He'll be happy to tell you the market once he's read it. In short, then, visit the Aetheryte Plaza, the Futurist Guild, and the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Simple. Before you go, a word of advice: while there's more than a few unsavory characters out there who will try to take advantage of you, there are also some with honest-to-goodness problems who you should consider offering a helping hand to. A lot of folk are lured to the city by the promise of wealth and power. What many of them fail to realize that instead of chasing after guild, the moment they get here, they ought to be making friends. Let it be known that you're willing to give us as much as you get, and opportunities will come your way. Speaking of which, you should speak with the smith over yonder. Those lads always have some good advice for up-and-coming adventurers. Otherwise, that's about it from me. It's past time you get going. Oh, and let me know when you've finished, will you? That way I won't spend my days worrying that you're down in your small clothes without a gill in your name. Quest accepted. Oh my god. We're adventuring. Menus. Sanctuaries. Yeah. Navigation. See, let's talk to the smith. Hello. Greetings, I'm one of the smiths, a stoker of the fires and forger of the futures. As a dedicated member of the Adventurers Guild, I have been entrusted with the task of providing assistance to new adventurers. I see you have recently taken up the adventuring mantle. The possibilities stretching out before you must be positively daunting. In the Adventurers Guild, we see new adventurers and fledgling heroes. You are our champions of tomorrow, our nascent stars of limitless potential. My fellow smiths and I are here to provide you with guidance, but the guild also enlists a cadre of veteran adventurers who are happy to share their accumulated wisdom. You can recognize these helpful men and women by the title of Mentor. Mentor stands ready to advise you on any aspects of adventuring. That man just disappeared in front of me. They have hundreds of quests under their belts and will likely have solutions for whatever dilemma you might be causing you trouble. A mentor may even offer to accompany you on your adventures. I recommend that you take advantage of the mentor's aid to enrich your experience here in Eorzea. Pray do not hesitate to ask me if you would like to know more. The new adventure status is applied to all players who have recently begun their adventures in Eorzea. Amongst our Eorzean thriving population, there are seasoned players known as mentors who have taken it upon themselves to assist new adventurers. When a new adventurer and a mentor form a party, they both receive bonus XP points earned. Upon inviting invitation by a mentor, new adventurers also gain the access to the Novice Network as an exclusive chat channel where they can consult with mentors and share their experience with other beginning players. Cool. The Smiths. Alright. So we already got a few things. We're just gonna exit here and head to the left. Get started on the Ethernet stuff. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. Oh, hey, Wimund. How are you doing, bud? Wimund would like to know what you think of Uldal. So how are you taking to Udall, Yosemite? I was gonna say Yosemite again. Make any new friends in high place yet? Well, when you have the Sultan's ear one day, I hope you haven't forgotten about good old Wimund. I know that's not what that sentence said, but that's what it kind of portrayed anyways. My brain does autocorrect. Long as you're here, mayhaps you can do me a favor and take this missive to Joseus. Joseus? I think that's right. Josias? Josias actually makes more sense. At the Platinum Mirage. It's just over yonder. And the men will give you some gil for your trouble if only all work in the city was that easy, eh? No problem, Wimund. Excuse me. See, I always thought this area was interesting because, like, their aetheryte is literally just stored in this little dome. Whereas, Limsa, Nominsa, and the forest area, theirs is, like, in the town square. Like, out and about. Hail, adventurer. Might you have come to behest of Miss Momody of the Quicksand? Excellent, which brings us to the matter of attunement fee. That will be 100,000 gil, if you please, sir. Ah! I know that's not the laugh, but that just sounded funny in my head. Apologies, but I do so relish the opportunity to make that jest. The look on your face was absolutely priceless. But the fact that you were so easily deceived suggests to me that you're unfamiliar with the use of aetheryte. Allow me to explain. These crystalline agglomeration these crystalline agglomeration taps into ethereal energies and are primarily used as means of travel swiftly from one place to another. Perchance you have heard of the return and teleport? Well, these transposition spells make direct use of the aetheryte and their connections with the flow of aether. Given that there is an aetheryte in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer with the mind to explore the realm will wish to seek out and attune himself to each and every one. But even if you'd have no intention of wandering beyond the Sultanate's borders, it would be prudent for you to attune yourself to any aetherites you encounter from now on. I pray you found that informative. Should you wish to learn more about the aetherite transposition magic, I should happily answer your questions. You've tuned with the aetherite. Now you're able to use return spell. Neat. Yep. So essentially, like, this is my home base. You use the return spell to return to your home base. There is just a maid dancing here. Oh, and some other girlie dancing. You go, girls. Oh, I have to set up my little thingy. I forgot. System configuration. Other settings? No. I think it is display. Where is it? Sound, graphics. Wouldn't be in graphics, would it? No, it would not. Gamepad, theme. Accessibility. No. Am I stupid? I might just be stupid. Okay, let's saunter around a little bit. Frame rate. They have, what's it called? Text bubbles. I know because I have it for my other character, but for some fucking reason I can't find text bubbles. Oh, that's gonna piss me off. Like, it has to be in... It has to be in... display settings, yeah? Oh, I'm pissed. Why can't I find this? Oh, maybe chat log settings. No. UI? Oh, this has pissed me off. Social. No. No. Oh, this is gonna piss me off so much that I can't find this. Character. System. Watch, just like right under my nose. I'm just really, 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 really stupid. Chat bubble settings. There we go. I knew it. It's like it's probably right under my nose. I'm just really stupid. It took longer than it should have. I'm sorry. Jakuda the merchant is visibly perturbed and needs some assistance. Tell me, what brings you here, friend? Looking for a bit of work, perhaps? Some small job to add a little weight to that coin purse of yours, Okay. Well, you're in luck. The pugilists has just placed an order with me. were several of the leather gloves and harnesses they used for sparring. But the trainers are cruel, for I find myself lacking the hides required. Would that I had pelts of a few snapping shrews. Oh my god, I really need to, like, start reading books out loud or some shit. What do you say, friend? Care to help a merchant down in his luck? Oh my gosh, that's constantly. Bring me 5 snapping shrew pelts, and I promise to make it worth your while. You can find these creatures roaming central Thanalan. Maybe I will, but I'm currently on an errand, so I'll be right back. Pugilist Guild. Josias? You have business with the Platinum Mirage today. Yes, here you go. A missive from Wimund. Alright then, let's have a look. Bird is barren, let the hounds feast. So it goes. Oh, this? Well, you see, the guild's often contracted to provide protective services. Unfortunately for this particular petitioner, Women's investigation has... Oh my gosh. My throat. Has revealed his finances to be wanting. Ooh, I needed that sip of drink. Maybe adventurers like you don't mind working for free, but we have a business to run. I myself have 4 mouths to feed, so this bird will have to fend for himself, I'm afraid. Understood. Yes, I know how to hand over items. Sure, we'll talk to the receptionist. Greetings, and welcome to the Pugilist Guild. I see you already walked the path of the Pugilist. Yet your journey has only just begun. I highly recommend you add your name to our roll, for there is no better place in all of the realm to train in our discipline than here. The origins of pugilism, as we know it, can be traced back to staging bare-handed bouts at the Colosseum. These contests attracted fighters from far and wide, beginning their myriad styles clashing together on blood sand. Amidst this chaotic intermingling of styles, there arose a pugilist of singular strength and skill. This woman made her life's mission to master every form she encountered, that she might refine her art. Among her many song-worthy exploits, we pugilists remember her participation in a gladiator. Oh my gosh, gladiator. I don't know why the fuck I want to say gladiatorial instead of gladiator. Tournament most fondly. Back when barehanded fighting was still seen as a pastime for peasants, she took on fully armed and armored gladiators, and effortlessly bested a lot of them. Word of her feats sped across the realm like wildfire, of course, and Ul'dah swiftly transformed into the center of pugilism, with people flocking from all over to train under this master among masters. The woman's name was Cornelia, and it was her that the Pugilist Guild owes its existence. The art practiced here is based on her all-encompassing style, and this training hall is modeled upon the one which she once built. And there it is, a brief history of our guild. I've told this tale thousands of times, but gods, it never fails to fan the flames of my fighting spirit. Now then, should you wish to proceed with enrollment, you must first obtain the guild master's approval. Let me know if you would like to meet him. Yes please. So you're ready to present yourself to the guild master's inspection? Sure. And then I get steak. Cool. Master Haman is among the greatest pugilists of our time. For long years of the man ruled the bloodstains. Oh my god, what the fuck is a sentence? For years, the For long years, the man ruled the blood sands, not the blood stains. That's why my brain fucking shut down. As the Holy Fist, though he has since retired in favor of training aspiring fighters. You will find him overseeing his charges yonder. Go now and show him the fighting spirit that burns within you. Okay, real quick. Gelther. Gelther does not like the way you're looking at him, but will let you pass if you deliver a message for him. Hey you, I saw you looking at me. You got something to say, huh? Put those tits away, you slut. Nah. No? Well, I do. You know Didilata? That name. Didilata. Short, broke, never pays what he owes? Yeah, that bleeding whore son. Tell him to pay up, or I swear by the 12 I'll beat him so hard I'll feel like the second coming of Dalamont. If I see that little shite's face, I'll end up pounding him to a bloody pulp. Like as not, so you should go tell him that. That's funny. Pastime got your arse back here. Well, what did the dancer have to say about my proposition? Excuse me? Eh? You're not my errand boy. There's no dancer. Never was. I'm not doing anything indecent. I swear to the gods. You old pervert. What? You're here to enroll? Oh ho ho. Well, why didn't you say that sooner? In my capacity as guildmaster, I would glad to give you a primer of the art of hand-to-hand combat. Doubtless you already know this, but we pugilists fight with our fists and feet. While these don't deal as much damage as a blade, it hardly matters when we can land several blows to each swing of the sword. What we lack in destructive force, we more than make up with the speed and cunning. Under my guidance, not only will you master striking techniques, you also learn to string together an endless flurry of blows. Only through such fierce combinations can a pugilist realize his potential. Yar. Crikey, I'm spent from all this talking. You ought to speak more, son. It'd give me a chance to catch my breath. But where was I? Sorry, I blocked my nose. Alright, join the guild. Before you do so, I must warn you that the path of the pugilist is long and arduous. Do you believe you have what it takes to go the distance? Be honest with yourself now. Yes. Yes, you have fighting spirit. I can see in your eyes. I see no reason to deny your place in these halls. Welcome to the guild, son. For your first lesson, I want you to test your fledgling skill against the vermin of Thanalin. Get out there and put 3 marmots, 3 hornets, and 3 shrew. Put down. I missed the down word. Return here when the deed is done. Alrighty, so I got 2 quests that involve me leaving. I still gotta finish up doing my little thing around here. I hear somebody sprinting behind me. Ilata, hello. Oh, gods be good. Gelther's Gagagoon. Alright, I'll give back every gil I owe. I swear it. But no more beatings, I beg of you. Lada needs help to repay a long overdue debt. Like, I haven't got the gil on hand, but I have this ring. Ain't much to look. Sorry. That snuck up on me. Much to look at, but it'll surely fetch a high price. Was me dear departed Mum's wedding ring. God's rest her soul. But she'll understand. Show this to Mamane over at the ossuary, and you'll get your coin. Oh dear. Oh yeah, I should be touching these things. We're strutting. You have access to the Aethernet. Quick travel throughout the city can be achieved by simply placing your hand upon the Aetherite shard. I was mixing shrine and shard together and I got shrine. Now before we do that, hello! Erasmus, the Thaumaturg's Guild, is preoccupied with his studies, but his brow is furrowed in a way that cries out for help. I am Erasmus of the Order of Naltha. I'm in charge of studying the anatomy of this region's fauna and the environs. Oh my god, these words, in which they dwell. For the dark art of our order is death itself. The power over death can only come through knowledge of life. One day I shall publish my findings in a single comprehensive volume, The Many Breaths of Thanalan. But there is so much work to be done before that day. Aid me, brother. Bring me 5 bottles of marmot blood, and perhaps I shall name you in a footnote. Marmots are hardy creatures that thrive everywhere. You'll most certainly find them just outside the city in western Thanalan, by the way of the gate of Sultana. Wait. Did I read that right? Oh, whatever. Do take care. They can be feisty little creatures when threatened. Okay. Anywho. Mamane. Greetings, adventurers. What brings you to our zenith? These words, ossuary. This gaudy looking ring. You wish to sell this heirloom on behalf of Diddlelada? Diddlelada? Very well. It is most unfortunate when such drastic measures must be taken. Undoubtedly so when the item in question is fake. Such a gaudy, poorly art one. Also, you do know that our appraisals are not free. Normally this fee will be subtracted from the agreed value. Alas, considering the negligible value of this ring, I'm afraid you still owe us. However, since this is rather unusual circumstances, we shall waive the fee this once. No need to concern yourself with this bauble. I will personally see its disposal. Oh yeah, I gotta select. That's unfortunate. Ihito. Ihito had enough of her husband's poor work ethic and needs someone to whip him into shape. How can the ossuary demand such exorbitant contributions every single moon? It's outrageous, I tell you. Don't they understand that a woman has needs? Oh my god, I want to throw her already. How do they expect me to pay for rouge and sun-silk dresses? And feed my marmot? Oh, if only I had a foresight to marry a more ambitious man. This is all his fault. It's all your fault. Get a job. If he just worked harder and showed some initiative, surely he would be rewarded. Maybe even promoted. If things don't improve, won't be long before I join the beggars in the Pearl Lane. Save me from this cruel fate, I beg of you. Speak to my husband, Bobonima. Oh my gosh, these names. Bobonima. And find some way to motivate him. You should find him at the Colosseum entrance wearing one of those ridiculous outfits. Again, I really want to just throw her. Hello, Bobonima. Hi, I'm Bobonima. Congratulations, you found the world's worst husband. That is, if you believe that harpy I have for a wife. She never cooks, she never cleans, she just gallivants around spending my hard-earned money. And now I see she's speaking ill of me to bloody strangers. Well, if you're hell's bent on meddling in my affairs, you can assist me by taking some of these Franz the Friar. Wait, no, not Friar. Franz the Fair flyers, and positioning them on the walls inside the Colosseum. I've got a long night ahead of me standing out here, so I won't be getting to it anytime soon. When you finish, go and tell Wolken at the Gladiators Guild. He should give you something for your trouble. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. So I have to do that. I also have to head to the shopping district, which is that way. We can go through here though, and then just cut through. Genevieve. Okay, hold on. Let's talk to Genevieve first. Hello, Genevieve. Ah! What have you done? Your kind has no business even look at a lady such as I. What is with these stuck-up gold diggers? Such shocking, unbelievable insolence. And now look how my gill is scattered across the ground. Pick it up right this instant. Lady Genevieve wants you to gather the gill, which you caused her to drop on the ground. Oh my god. There we go. Too far away. You're too far away. My gill, now! And there had better be not missing. There you go, oh my god. This appears to be everything. What are you staring at? Are you expecting some kind of reward? The insolence! She pays me anyways, thanks! Put up these flyers. I also have like some quests in here in the Gladiators Guild. Wolken. Wolken of the Gladiators Guild is muttering frantically to himself about the infestation of ladybugs in the region. Carried your arse over here looking for... Carried your arse in here looking for work, eh? Well, you're in luck. Just so happens I've a deed what needs doing. Wild ladybug's been wreaking bloody havoc on the outskirts of town. Something in the air of late's made them honorary as an Orcus in rut. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that sentence. Please don't. Was I just invited to a thing? Ain't much for fighting there on their own, but in numbers they're more than match for any merchant who's seen more days than the teeth that more days at the teeth than oh my god, and has on the battlefield. Well, what'll it be? Fancy pointing down 4 or so of those bloody buggers, don't she? Sure. Was I just... Looking forward to see our is actually friendly, helping. Oh no, it made that noise, so I thought was I added? No. Zazariku needs an adventurer to pick up an order from the Goldsmiths Guild. Have you come to wish me luck? I appreciate the thought, but there's no need to worry. What? You don't know who I am? I'm the biggest thing that's coming to the Colosseum. Zazariku is my name, and you'll be hearing all about my exploits in the coming days. I've even thought of a title for myself. The Garnet Gladiator. Ah, which reminds me, I have yet to collect the circlet I commissioned from the Goldsmiths Guild. Would you mind picking it up for me, would you? Okay, sure. Got some people coming to the Gladiators Guild. Okay. Put up another flyer. Another flyer. Alrighty. Well, come around. First, let's like go in here and do all the aetheryte stuff. Touching the aetheryte. Okay. Am I blind? Oh no, that's right. I have to talk to somebody in the Gladiators Guild for my payment. I thought I had to go back out. Silly me. You. You're helping Bobonima? Well, ain't that a charitable fee? Fran's gotten pretty popular of late, and his fans keep stealing these flyers and taking them home as souvenirs. Ah, so you've met Bobonima's wife. Now I understand. Sorry to hear you got caught up in all that. If you ask me, they're made for one another. Not that it's my place to judge mind. Any road, we appreciate your help. I can't with that. Right, we gotta go to the goldsmiths. Or the jewelers, or whatever they're called. Yay, Goldsmiths Guild. Jemime? I don't know. Order slip. Here you go. Zazariku's circlet. Just a moment, sir. Oh dear, this is so embarrassing. I'm afraid crafting a circlet to Zazariku's exact specification has proven somewhat difficult. We ran out of garnets halfway through our work, and we're still waiting on the next shipment. I hate to impose, but would you explain the situation to the crooked haft? The crooked haft at the Miners Guild? My records indicate that he was supposed to deliver the gemstones yesterday. Perhaps it slipped his mind? No problem. Running errands. While I'm at it, stop by here. Get that. Oh, for some reason I thought that man was shirtless. I'm like, damn. Homie's just shirtless here. Bitter snow. Bitter Snow's eyes are those of a man in love, with worry and doubt. He appears to be waiting for someone who has yet to arrive. What could be keeping her? My beloved yellow moon. And together they're yellow snow. Anywho, I promised to meet my beloved Yellow Moon and I promised to meet at this very spot. But 2 bells have passed. I've nearly a word from her. Gods, I hope she's alright. As much as I wish to go off and find her, I simply cannot. What if she were to come in my absence? Please, would you search for her in my stead? It's possible she's somewhere near the Weaver's Guild. She always enjoys watching the... By the gods, do you think she left me for someone more dapper? I try not to look a bumpkin, but I have no mind for fashion. So dramatic. Okay, give me a sec. I'm just touching these things. The Miners Guild is this way. Crooked Haft. I have a mind to drain a pint, so hurry up and speak your business. He goes, how many bloody garnets? 7 hells, man. They don't grow on trees. More than that, this lad what fancies himself the next Franz the Fair ought to worry less about style and more about swordplay. Anyway, I'll do my part and ensure the little bastard gets bed-decked in all the goddamn garnets he can afford. And if he dies in a fight, in his first fight, well, at least he'll leave a pretty corpse. I'll be just day drinking, that's why. Alrighty, we got that. We have to go here. Weaver's Guild, and then we have to stop by the shopping district. Yeah, this place is weird in the sense that, like, this is the Colosseum right here. That little bit, and it for some reason is just openly attached to all this on the inside. Like it's just it's a weird maze. Hell yeah. There's also like a lot of side quests just on the inside of this building, inside of this town. Aethelwine. Aethelwine appears to vexed by his work and at the Weaver's Guild and needs a helping hand. Something in a cream. Whatever shall I do? The stress, I just can't seem to finish it. The design is flawless. Absolutely flawless. Of that I have no doubt, but I simply cannot decide a color for the life of me. I feel that when it comes to designing characters. How would you like to conduct a bit of field research for me? I'm dying to know what color the ladies of Ul'dah are wearing these days, especially on the husting strip. And would you, when you're finished, please call on Leoku? That's a weird name, Leoku. At the Alchemist Guild. Woman is a wizard with dyes. Have her cook up whatever color you find is most popular. Yellow Moon. Free God be good. Just look at me. This hair, this outfit, they don't match at all. I look atrocious. What was I thinking? Oh, I can't let Bitter Snow see me like this. Maybe the last tunic was best after all. Or no, perhaps the blue? Bitter Snow is waiting for me. I haven't gotten anything to wear. girl. Just freaking wear something. I think it's funny to be like, oh, the fashion guildmaster is this dapper, bulky man. It's just like, okay. Work king. Juliana. Juliana of the Weavers Guild finds herself troubling loss of manpower. If it's work you seek, the Weavers Guild welcomes you. Indeed, your timing is impeccable. A soiree is to be held with all of Uldal's elite and attendants. Once the invites went out, the orders came in, and that with a fury. Every lord and lady from Cape Deadwind to the Cinderfoot is demanding the latest fineries. I need hands. I need them now, yet I cannot spare the time to go off and search for them. Would you care to aid us, friend? Ask no more than you welcome to our doors and any willing soul you might find. Come, let us show how I fare. Show me your warmest welcome. Alright. So, welcome. Excellent. I dare say I would work for you myself. Now hurry off. We need those people. Welcome. Work at the Weavers Guild. I'd be lying if I say I wasn't interested. To whom I might go to inquire further. What about you, Senora? The Reavers are recruiting? Finally, my chance to become a famous designer. Let's ask the guard if you would like to join the Weavers Guild. Welcome. Weaving work? Take a look at me, friend. I'm a bloody guard and on duty, no less. Move along now. Why is that even an option? Are you looking for a modder? Oh. Okay, well, how about... Welcome. I don't like that sentence. I appreciate the offer, but I must refuse. I'm all thumbs when it comes to stitching and whatnot. So the Weavers need help, do they? Sorry, friend. I'm all set in Forhoyne. Oh, well, I tried. Now let's go ask people about their choice in clothing. You. The most popular color of late? Well, all colors have their merits, of course, but if pressed, I'd have to say red. Why, any color is perfectly fine for a dress, you silly thing. So long as it comes off easily at the end of the night. Okay. Fucking perverts, a lot of them. Dodoman. What color is in fashion? Well, I must say, I'm just back from Gridania, and I find there's certain a certain verb to verdant livery. Green, you bloody idiot. Okay, well, fucking. Astrid. Best color for a dress? Well, you know what they say, once you go black, you never go back. I think they say that for something else, but go off, King. Cordial spider. Yellow? What fair color? Damn, everybody loves this bitch named Yellow Snow. Not Yellow Snow, Yellow Moon. Her part friend's named Pure Snow. Yellow, what finer color than that in the name of the fairest man? Yellow Moon. Oh, Yellow Moon, how my heart pines for you. Y'all are freaks. Oh, they got the little fair going on down there. Bobblehead. There is never a shortage of white dresses on our old on ladies. Surely it's most comfortable color, but we're under this murderous sun. True, but that shit stains so easily. Cornell. Personally, I've always had a thing for a motley of red and green, overlaid with stripes of purple and dark brown. That is so specific. Also, purple and... Okay, red and green. And then it's like stripes of brown and purple? I don't know what you're cooking, homie. Ruru. Red. Ever and always. This is Uldo, my dear boy, where the sun beats on your back with fiery fists, and the sins of the sands are hot and unforgiving, and everywhere at once. We Uldans live for our passions, and our lust for life is surpassed only by our lust for lust. Yeah, I've kind of realized that there's a lot of fucking freaks around here. Boing. You. Aelwyn. Aelwyn has need of adventurers to help him test his revolutionary new medicine. Yes, yes, yes! At last, my work is complete. Mark my words, this formula will revolutionize alchemy as we know it. With just a sip of this tonic, even raging fevers will instantly be extinguished. But I must needs test it. Adventurer. No, okay, I thought he was like, he had that thought and then called for me. No. But I must needs test it, adventurer. While I produce more, I bid you take this batch to Pearl Lane, to a man there named Landenberg. He is trusted by the other refugees. Persuade this Landenberg to take my tonic and give it to his people. I require nothing in exchange after all. If it truly is effective, it will be a tremendous boon to advancement of the alchemic arts and of mankind at large. Aluku. You are here on behalf of the Weavers Guild, are you not? Yes, Aethelwine said you'd be along. Well, what color is it to be then? It sounds as though you have 2 votes for red, 1 vote each for green, yellow, white, and black, 1 abstaining, and 1 vote for a motley of red and green overlaid with stripes of purple and dark brown. By no means a resounding victory, but I suppose red shall be. I have some catalysts I've been saving just for the occasion. Mark my words, I'm going to concoct the most vibrant red Uldal has ever seen. Alchemy look arcane and esoteric to the uninitiated, but it is grounded in naught but science and experimentation. Indeed, I dare say it has more to advance culture and civilization than nigh any other discipline. Okay, that's cool. Did I already attune to this? I forget. I did not. Let's attune to it now. Okay, so the interesting thing about Final Fantasy XIV is like, yeah, I can punch people in the face. Yeah, I can cast spells and stuff. But you can also legitimately be like a frickin' blue-collar worker. Or whatever you want to call it. Like, you can literally just be like a goldsmith. Or a blacksmith. Or a fisherman. Or like a cook. You have levels and skills involving that too. I think I have to go this way. Rusty Blender. That is a name. Indeed. I think I've triggered this one already. Yes, I did. I just need one for the Adventurers Guild, the Chamber of Rule. Oh, that's the one I'm at. Okay, I just need the Adventurers Guild and the Sapphire Exchange. Back to the Weavers Guild. Oh, okay. You've returned. Well, how do I fare? 2 potential recruits, you say? Welcome news. I only hope their zeal for faction will show in their efforts for the guild. What we do here may seem all silk and satin, to be sure, but work within these walls are far from easy. In that, I suppose, our trade is not unlike any other. Yeah, I can literally be a weaver and make clothing too. Achievements, cool. Alrighty. Back to the shops and stuff. Let's sprint. Yeah, medicine for the sick. Yeah, this. Ah, we're not fools, boy. We know full well what the bastard Elwyn is up to. Sorry, Elwyn. Not Elwyn. But we'll accept his medicine nonetheless. Look at us. Beggars can't be choosers. Might be as it's a mere experiment to him. But to us, it's a matter of life and death. If we got to choose between the bastard swill and nothing at all, is it really a choice? Complete. And he also has a quest for me as well. Leninwood wishes to offer you a small token of gratitude. You come here by choice, and few are still bearing medicine. Your kindness shouldn't go unrewarded. This vase is important to us, but I want you to have it. It's just some old pottery, I know, but it might be valued by collectors of cultural artifacts. There are men who are willing to pay good coin for such objects. If you go to the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, chances you'll find one of them. Okay, well, we're right next to it, so... Holy cannoli, this place is packed. There's somebody in, like, full Tifa cosplay. Before I talk to you, because you're gonna put me through a whole spiel. Welcome, welcome. What might a discerning gentleman like yourself be looking for today? This cracked face. Permit me to examine this face of yours. I hope you do not spend too much coin on this trash. A flood of like items brought in by effigies has destroyed what demand once existed. The markets are fickle, my friend. If you lose sight of the current trends, you stand to lose everything, as I once did. Market wards once bore my name until fate and hubris reduced me to this. For your sake, I pray you do not have to learn this lesson the same way I did. Damn. Yo, Cesaroga. And you are? Oh, a newly come adventurer, but of course, yes, I'm Cesaroga. What can I do for you? Ah, you would have me teach you the ways of the marketplace? Very wise. As for my fee... What, you expect me to do it for free? Surely you jest. My dear adventurer, when you're asking a noodle doll a favor, you should at least try to make it worth your while. Judging by your garb, I'd rather doubt you could afford my services. But the fact you offer nothing is laughable. Letter. Oh, Mistress Momody instructed you to seek me out, did she? Consider yourself fortunate to have such influential friends. I shall be brief, and you shall be attentive. You stand at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, the busiest, most profitable marketplace in the Sultanate. Being advantageously situated in relation to the other city-states, Uldal's markets have ever served as both the literal and figurative centers of Azorian commerce. All that great overland trade routes lead to our city, and the majority of maritime trade between Bilbrand and Albenard passes through our ports. Because of this, countless companies and consortia, I was going to say consortia, that's not it, consortia have chosen Uldal as their basis of operations. They see to it that this marketplace is awash with merchants and moneylenders day and night. Anything a man could ever desire can be purchased here, provided as he has the sufficient funds. Surely there's something you seek, adventurer. A deadlier sword, perhaps? A shinier trinket? Whatever it is you want, the exchange will have it. To the north, you'll find merchants peddling armors and accessories, curatives and crafting materials. And to the south, you'll find weapons, tools, and an assortment of other useful items for sale. Seek out a particular merchant, or browse to your heart's content, but do try to remain aloof, should you find something that piques your interest. Decisions made in the heat of the moment, are usually unwise, especially where coin is concerned. Ahem. It is all the complimentary aid you shall have from me, and far too much for my taste. My regards to Momody. Now off with you. Damn, okay. I do have some coin. That's independent arms vendor. Independent arms merchant. Let's see. I'm gonna be level 5 soon. I'll hold off. I'll hold off on purchasing stuff. Okay, so we did that. Before I go out, I'm gonna... Actually, you know what? No. We'll just gonna... Because it's like, it's right there. Let's just go beat some shit up. Let's kill a few things before I end the stream. How long have I been streaming? Almost 2 hours. Yeah, it was a lot of meandering. I apologize for that. Bane don't care. That's a name. Yeah, I know how battles work. Alright. Oh, I don't have my hunting log out yet. Ah, whatever. Yeah, a thing you'll notice about this game is that, abilities have, like, short cooldowns. For the most part. Tree strike. Snapping shrews. And then have to eventually go up north, I think, for the ladybugs. So we're just gonna head over this direction. We're gonna cross the bridge and head over to Western. Because I believe that's where the ladybugs are. The ladybugs aren't on this side. Oh, I see it. That looks like I'll die if I jump down there, so we got to go around. First I'll grab that 8th right. Yeah, I don't care for the fate system at the moment. Fate system is great if you're looking to grind levels. But we're currently not doing that. We're just getting these quests out of the way. Excuse me, sir. You're like literally within my arm. Now I've learned teleport, so now I can just teleport to places. Following the train tracks. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Whatever the fate is. Eh. I feel like most of this has been taken up from me reading a bunch of stuff. But, like, I'm trying to get us into the game, you know what I mean? Like, get involved. Alrighty, let's see. Some quests in there, but we're gonna leave those for a sec for when we are actually going there. Punching people. It's fun. Cactor. Alright, that's it, that's all. The goblet. Oh, I think that's like the rental place. Or house place, or whatever it is. I've actually never seen that one. Gate of the Sultana. Oh, Sultanate, whatever it's called. Alrighty, let's go. Stop by the guild. You. Back already. How are you? Come here. Come. Let's see what we. Let's see what you brought. Here you go. Exceptional. These are fine shrew pelts indeed. Well done, my friend. The Pugilist Guild is among my largest clientele. I fear what would have come if the past had this order been delayed. Oh my gosh. I fear what would have come to pass had this order been delayed any longer. Take this, You've earned more than enough. You've more than earned it, whatever the word is. Fucking... Shut up. The more I read, the more I feel stupid. I'm just gonna run to the guild. Not guild, the Adventurers. Actually, it is a guild. The Adventurers Guild. Is this not the Adventurers Guild? Am I stupid? It's one step over. Excuse me. Danny DeVito. Fucking. Oh, let's grab that 8th right thing before I forget. Detective Lunar. You have attuned yourself to all the 8th right shards in Uldal, the Gate of Nald, the Gate of Thal, and the Gate of Sultana, and the airship landing are now accessible to the H-Night destinations. Yay. Alrighty. I think this is where we're gonna end it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a wonderful day.